California. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Los Angeles Rams.
Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And Charles, you look at this Rams team as they interplay. They've certainly found their groove of late, winners of 5 in a row.
And I think the sky's the limit for this team. They're playing the best football that they've played in a long time.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Saints, they too were winners last time out, so something's got to give here.
I love it when both teams come in off of wins. Great mindsets, and it usually leads to a really well-played game.
And we are underway from SoFi Stadium. And they'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
So out come the Rams down for their first possession. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
And in last week's game, you weren't sure which side was going to do the cheering when he stepped back to throw the ball.
But you knew he was going to throw it a lot.
Oh, he's going to throw it a lot. I mean, he's going to throw 5 touchdowns last season, but his interception rate, that wasn't so terrific either. So one side was going to be cheering when he stepped back to throw it.
They did get the win, though. We'll see if they can parlay that into this week.
They go play action with Richardson.
He's going to float this one deep right side.
And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it.
It's now second down.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
Now it's Richardson. This one taken in by Stover.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 45-yard line.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Richardson.
And he takes a shot. Lee says this will be incomplete.
And the Rams at 8-1 on the year. They come in here hot. I mean, over the last 9, Charles, they are 8-1.
And that record, the way that they're playing, they've proven to me, and I think anyone else in the league, that they're able to go toe-to-toe with anyone, and they look forward to the challenge.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
And you look at the Saints defense.
This unit coming into this one ranked number 20 against the pass in the NFL.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make, because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get on a roll early. Chip away their timing.
That's in the hands of Tutu Atwell.
I don't think he got there. No. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. And this will split it upright. It's right down the middle.
That kick, by the way, Charles, a career long.
Well, we did watch him in pregame, and he hit from this distance, so not a surprise. But there still is something exciting about it, carrying it over from practice and pregame. He's actually doing it in that decision.
He's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage here by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt.
And here come the Saints for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their signal caller in his second year of the NFL now.
I tell you what, when he's on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice, because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts push arm time when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the ball. He's an asset to have in any offense.
It's second and 8.
The numbers on the ground for Martin a week ago. 22 carries, 100 yards on the nose, and a score.
In a perfect world, they'd run the ball the same way they did last week, but against the #1 rush defense in the league, they're going to have to find a different way to move the ball. Maybe they start throwing it early and come
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Arises on to punt here as he gets this one away.
Taking it about the 36. 8-yard return there after a punt for 47.
And they will take over first and 10. The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. As we check out the league leaders in passing yards, you can see he's right up there among the best in the NFL at this point in the season.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Richardson's pass. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll bring up second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 49-yard line.
Lynch up the middle. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
That's good.
7 yards there and a first down.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
From the shotgun, Richardson.
They'll let this go for the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
From the pistol, they run with Lynch. And the lane closes up quickly as they get about 3 down to the 38.
And look at the Saints' defense. They've certainly had their struggles against the run at the 30th ranked unit out of 32 teams in the NFL.
The numbers are definitely not in their favor, but every time I click on the film and watch them, I see stretches where they play against the run really well. Their biggest problem? I think about those explosive.
And this is caught. Along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. They're able to convert on third down. And
now Kellen Moore not thrilled with that last call. And out comes the red challenge flag.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. Now Richardson.
And this is caught. He's got a touchdown. A great effort there. Touchdown number 22 on the season.
And the Rams are able to extend their lead.
You got to figure it out by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Gets around him. And one point to make it to the 25.
New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their second drive. They look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. Here's Martin. He'll get out of the way. Takes out the chase. It's just a 1-yard gain.
The 25-yard line.
Nice run defense presented there, and what I mean by that is discipline. Guys filling the right gaps in the right holes, no one over pursuing, and making a very nice play.
That'll be incomplete. He took a shot as he let that go. And he's going to bring up the third down. They come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Now Rattler. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
16 yards.
You can almost hear the siren lead coming from the sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They've needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. The Saints with a football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. A give to Martin here out of the gun. And he's going to be napped out the line of scrimmage and taken down.
He was taken down.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 40-yard line.
To the Ayers Rattler. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Well, a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
Ready.
They'll throw. Here's Rattler. He lets it go. Deep throw out there. Oh, that's in the double coverage and intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it.
This is a situation where quarterback coach in the sideline will talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and 1 and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
Richardson looking to throw this. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
That tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
19 tight.
Richardson looking to throw. Going to take it in here by Nakua. And down to the 20 he'll go before hanging out of bounds.
6 yards. That's good. Well, Rams, 1st down.
Off play action. Richardson. And he'll throw this one away. I don't think he was out of the pocket. Now here comes the flag. We saw it too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And that is incomplete. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. The second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored 1, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
Unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. And his kick is absolutely perfect. So that Charles a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
On the field comes New Orleans. So now, Charles, this drive, maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still winning, and how you continue to lead.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd.
2 minutes gone by, second quarter.
37-yard line.
Come on, set. 32, 0. Ready.
Here's Rattler. And the Rams got it. They bring it down. Loss of 5. Safe to bring up 5 yards.
It's 3rd down.
Rattler wants to throw it. They set up the screen to Martin. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. On 4th down, Matt Araiza is sent on to punt. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Fielded at the 20. That'll wind up being a 50-yard punt. They would get 10 back on the return. The Rams are going offense here with a 1st and 10.
Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Now, they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put the drive in the end zone.
I agree with you totally. No one gets out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice the game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get a field goal, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
This is caught at the 20. And he'll be down deep into New Orleans territory. A big play there for L.A. 51 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Now Richardson back to throw it.
And that is incomplete.
I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll take the block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the rhythm guys in the secondary.
Drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions. Have a look at it, 3rd and 10.
Richardson to throw off play action.
The ball comes out on the hit, but they say it's incomplete. So now the Rams send out the field goal team here. And his kick is indeed good. And that will extend their lead even further. He's been a busy man here in his first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
And takes this near the 25. Just a little past there. Call it the 26. The New Orleans offense back out and ready to go.
They're down a couple of scores, 16-0, as they start things out with a 1st and 10. Rush coming, he's taken down. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a save for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Throwing is Rattler. This one taken in by Loadup.
And he's tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Can't get away, he's taken down. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Call that 49 yards on the punt. They do get 7 back on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over.
The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's had things all his way in this first half. The numbers sensational as he look to add to him with another drive here.
Timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Here's Richardson to throw.
Touchdown, Rams! A great play there. With his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Rams are able to win their lead here in this first half. Point after right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 23. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
the Saints take
Back out on the field now comes the New Orleans offense.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before the game. A minute left, More than enough time to string a few completions together. Here she ends it. And then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And the Saints first down.
Now on first down, he'll drop the throw.
Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Intended for
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead is knocked harmlessly to the turf.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
60 red. 60 red.
From the gun, here's Rattler. Now he's going to step up and run. And down he goes at the 49.
Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
More the motion than right.
On 3rd down, he'll drop the throw. And the Rams got it. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
60. Ready. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target, and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
They're going to get this outside. Oh, this could be a double pass. And this one nearly intercepted. That one might need to go back to the drawing board. Almost a disaster. It winds up just an incomplete pass, though.
And yikes, terrible kick, headed straight for the sidelines.
And the Saints going to go on offense one final time in this first half.
And this is a spot late in the clock near midfield, though. Maybe take a couple chances, see if you get in field goal range.
You do that if you have trust, and this should be a position now where the great ones, they relish this opportunity to put points on the board.
Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. They'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. These guys have credit 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down.
From the shotgun, Rattler. And throw right side, we're going to be incomplete.
The Sunday had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play. Throw out wide is incomplete.
Pass. Incomplete on the throwaway. Asante Samuel on the coverage.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half.
19 tight. 19. Here we go. Trap 60. Trap 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Go.
A final shot before the half. Richardson.
He's going to go for a big play downfield.
That's going to be incomplete. Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Saints going to take over on the offense to begin this third quarter. We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because they were totally ineffective in the first half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around in the second half. It all starts with this drive right here. They get something good going, put some points on the board, they begin to have hope.
And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
If there's another stop, one of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Rattler from the gun, third down. Now he'll tuck this and run.
And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line.
Well, this is getting ridiculous. 8 sacks now by the time multiple guys get to him.
Here comes the Saints punter now, as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Taken from just outside the 30. Call that a 44-yard punt, 5 on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. Looking to put a drive together.
Come on. Hey. 70, move. Cooking like Seven Pirates.
Now it's Richardson.
He's going to float this over the middle, deep. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll be down deep into New Orleans territory.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll run with Lynch. And a nice pick up there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Pickup brings up 2nd and goal.
Ready.
Richardson.
And now this one may drop early. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline. And yep, indeed, the flag is out.
Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. If you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure what you're doing.
And he forced this throw nearly intercepted in the end zone, but it's incomplete. Fortunately, no turnover, but it is 4th down.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
So this one, Charles, it's only the 3rd quarter, but they appear to be well on their way to victory.
I would say so because a 1-score lead you don't even count, but a 2-score lead you know can evaporate in an instant. 3 scores, feeling good, but you know it's not over yet. But now, they get a 4-score cushion. I think you feel pretty confident in the fact that this is going to go your way.
The New Orleans offense set to take over. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do this thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Here we go. Hey.
2nd and 14.
The throw here right sideline falls incomplete. He's had trouble finding open open receivers all game, CD. That's because really there hasn't been any. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down.
There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson.
So the completion gets him just a yard. And they'll bring up 4th down. Here comes the Saints punter now, as he's on to kick it away. This is taken at the 15. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive.
And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I know you're headed. I think we're rethinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Bring your offense to what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. The best way to do it, touchdowns.
This is caught inside the 15. And he'll be down deep into New Orleans territory. A big play there for LA.
The 11-yard line.
43 yards. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in a second-half blowout material.
He's got it in. That's Lynch. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
2nd and 5 at the Saints 5-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Touchdown.
Javonte Turpin.
His 5th touchdown now on the year.
And the Rams just continue to roll.
Extra point moved down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Set to take over once again. Out comes the Saints offense. Really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And the Rams will take over possession here up at the 44.
Young's pass.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive.
1st and 10.
They'll start in excellent field position following the INT.
To throw is Richardson. Throwing to start the drive. He's going to rifle one deep left side. He's got it with the 15. And they're going to speed things up here.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
First down, the run with Lynch. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Ball at the 6 here as they work with a 2nd and 2. Back to throw. Richardson. Touchdown. There it is. 5-yard touchdown.
And the Rams are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. Now a hit and a loose football. And now the Rams have got it going the other way. And careless with the football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices, just trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him. Intercepted.
And the Saints. Going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
This will probably be the last play of the quarter.
20-yard line.
Come on. Ready.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. The pass caught by Olave. 3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Los Angeles. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Young to throw it. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. And he'll take it down, but not before they work it across midfield. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now Young. That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also 1st down.
1st down, New Orleans.
They'll throw again. Young. Olave holds it in. He is taken down to the 21 after a short gain of 2.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 21-yard line.
From the 21, here's a 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
In motion, the tight end. Young now. He gets it with the side of Johnson. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
1st and goal, New Orleans.
19 Tiger.
Throw it. Young. And he's going to go down. Sacked down with number 17. A big loss there, about 7 yards on 1st and goal, so now it's 2nd down.
And goal.
Young. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
The quarterback is
A
sacked.
lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Here's Johnson with a reception. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown. But they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Extra point by Crew, up and good. As they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team moves it away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
And
This offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time. Richardson looking to throw this. As he throws there, incomplete. The passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you know, really need to run this clock out because this one is over a long time ago. And that's one of the few things that has not gone right for this offense so far. They've had their share of big plays. That was nearly another. But somehow, he just couldn't squeeze it.
Come on. 19 side. Pass the 60. Left side, 19.
Now Richardson. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach. And maybe you should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess? He didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up. But he certainly left some explaining to do.
Here we go, here we go.
Here, Richardson yet again.
It's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
That's another Rams first down.
Richardson looking to throw.
They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in.
Pass
And the
interference.
contact may have come too early. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
And Richardson back to throw it. And the Rams are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. That one looks like he'll throw here. And there go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Back at the 5-yard line now, second and goal.
Second and goal at the 5-yard line.
Again, it's Richardson.
And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just pounded their toes. Right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, it was almost insurmountable the way the opponent was playing. They do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they're trying to hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
So they'll get 8 on that completion. Third down and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 into his territory. The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. First down, here's the one with Morton. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on us and stopping for no gain. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10.
Second and 10 at the 45.
Young to throw it. And the Rams got it. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop a 3-yard loss.
And it's third down.
This was a blowout.